We are here today with Firas Alame. Firas, welcome back to the show.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you for having me.
Glad having you here today. Today we're going to be talking about something that is the rage lately, and that's AI. It seems like everything that I see has artificial intelligence in it. However, one thing that a big problem I've seen is people don't necessarily know how to use it. They don't know what to actually do with it in their business, or even if they kind of understand it, they don't know actually how, like the prompts and everything that they need to put into it to get it to work. So I'm going to go ahead and read off the headline for your software, AIAgents 2.0, that you've got coming out here in, I believe, a day, depending upon when you're watching this interview. You're going to be doing a special webinar. When is that webinar, by the way? Can you just let people know? I'm going to have a link to sign up for that. You guys can sign up for that any time while you're watching this.
Yeah, it's going to happen on June the 20th, which is tomorrow based on our recording currently at 10 a.m. Eastern Daytime.
Great. So if you guys want more information about that, and are you guys going to be doing anything special? Is there a discounted price? Or
so everything we're going to discuss in the interview will be like 5 to 10% of what we're going to show on the live webinar, because the live webinar will go for like 2 to 2.5 hours of us being there live, demonstrating, asking questions. People can actually give us their own niches and examples, and we would demonstrate that live and show them what kind of outputs they can get. Plus, there's a lot of good angles of how they can make money with the software aside from using it for their own business.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. Thank you for that. So I'm going to keep going with this. So it says here, it says 10 times more powerful than ChatGPT, GPT-4, Gemini, Diffusion, or any other AI models. Meet the big daddy of all AI models. Next generation automations is a reality. Now, it says creates websites, videos, voiceovers, art images, social posts, ad copies, emails, content, blogs, business plans, marketing plans. It sounds like there's nothing that this can't do for you or your clients with just a keyword. So what is this all about, and why should we be excited?
Well, first of all, there's a lot of people that use ChatGPT, but they can't really grab the output they really want to grab, like the actual target for a specific task. So say I want to write an email, a really unique email that sounds like me, for example, and you would type in ChatGPT, type me a title, a subject line for this offer or description. It wouldn't give you the output, the specific output that you would want. What we created with AIAgents is the integrations with GPT-4 plus Gemini AI as well in the same system to output and create our own prompts to output the best result that you would expect as a human being, as if like you're hiring a human being to write it for you. So now you want a blog post, it would give you the whole intro, the whole, the description, intro, everything else, the conclusion in a really amazing format. And I'm going to demonstrate that in a bit with you. We're going to pick a subject and I'm going to do it in front of you. Aside from actually creating websites with AIAgents, because we integrated our product called PageMingo, right? Which creates websites. We integrate as well Stock Breeze, which is one of our cool products that is basically a whole stock imaging, stock videos, the whole nine yards when they need videos, images, etc. High resolution to use them as well with their marketing, right? You want voiceovers, we got that. You want to create a code on your website. So imagine, now you don't have to go to Upwork, Fiverr, etc. Now you can ask our system to create your codes, whether it's JavaScript, whether it's C, C++, etc., and tell it what you want the code for, and it would create it and you would paste it on your system and done.
I almost feel like it's really like you have an outsourcer working for you. I think a lot of people think now, they're like, oh, AI is going to replace us. And I don't think we're necessarily there yet, maybe someday. But we're at the point where it's kind of like where some of these tasks we would in the past have outsourced them maybe to Upwork or Fiverr or somewhere. Now you don't even need to do that. You don't even need to pay for that anymore and then wait for the work to be done. You can use the power of AI. If you know how to use it and you have the correct tool in order to do it, you can actually use this software to make your business go a lot faster, and you can save a ton of money in the process. Why don't you bring us in, Firas? And actually, I know you got a lot more to say here, and actually share what this can do. Again, I know you can't show everything here on this call, but just a little bit of a sneak peek before your webinar tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Yes, do let me know if you can see my screen.
It's coming, and we're good. Yes, I can see it.
Perfect. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to go into my screen, and I can't seem to. 1 second. Okay, now it works. Okay, so as you can see, this is the dashboard for AIAgents 2.0 by Flowmatic. Flowmatic is basically the umbrella brand for that technology, and it's very intuitive right here. They got support, tutorials, everything else, and we're going to talk about all these tabs. But most importantly, we're going to discuss AIAgents, what it does. So basically, create a project. So say I own a digital marketing business, right? So I created a project called digital marketing. So I go through that, and then everything related to AIAgents will be under this tab. Now, as you can see, there's something called DFY agents. Those are the prompts that I told you we as a technology created for our end consumers. So now say someone wants to create a social media post or a short video script generator, e-com ads, etc. We created all the unique prompts for them to just click on the agent, type a bit of keywords, and it will pop out for you. So I'm going to show you, for example, a blog post creator. Let's use that agent. Okay, and say the topic is about how to open a successful.
I don't know if your screen is frozen or what, but I'm still just seeing the dashboard.
Oh, you can't see my screen right now?
I'm seeing the app.flowmatic.com dashboard, but I'm not seeing anything you're typing on there.
Okay, give me 1 second then. Let me reshare. Give me a sec. Sorry. Okay.
Here we go. This looks better. Now I'm seeing how to open a successful fried chicken.
Oh, perfect. Okay. So a fried chicken store in the USA, for example, and we submit the workflow. That's all we have to do. Nothing else. There's no prompts, nothing. You just type the topic and it will generate it. It will go down the data extractor. That's where people can go through anything they've ever created before, right? So down the data extractor, you can find all the posts or, anything you've ever done through AIAgents, you can find it right there. So I've done one earlier today, which is a solar systems blog post. And as you can see right here, it says exploring the vast universe, the wonders of solar systems. It gives you an intro, benefits, implementing solar pointers, right? And then it gives you the whole blog post. So the title is Exploring the Systems, a Step Towards Sustainable Energy, Introduction in Today's World Where the Effects of you can read it, right, Mike? It's just perfect English. Pops out an amazing blog post where you would have to go and pay someone on Fiverr and Upwork to do that work for you.
I used to pay people to do articles like this, by the way. I used to pay about $3 to $5 for articles like this per article for these AdSense niche sites that I was making. And now, I wouldn't pay for it anymore. I would just use something like this in order to actually create that content for me. One thing I wanted to ask you, and I forgot, was you guys had released this before. I believe there's a big update that you've made in regards to the version of ChatGPT that you're now using.
100%. So we actually updated the system and we added a lot of cool features into the system. Some of which we used to have 50 workflows before, which are the prompts, right? Now we have 80 plus workflows. So we added over 30 new workflows. We got the GPT model upgraded to 4.0. It didn't used to be. It used to be a 3.5 one. We reduced the credits pricing. So there's people that use a lot of credits per month and they exceed the usage. It used to be a bit higher. Now it's cheaper, way cheaper. There's a new GPT model for AI images as well. So the images will come up like, wow, it's just way advanced. We got the Gemini AI inside AIAgents currently. So we installed Gemini AI into the technology. We got faster speed and enhanced UI, UX, and customer experience, introducing coding, which I mentioned to you. So now we have a coding bot This AI bot will help you generate code in any language for any task or module you need. Introducing as well long format complete ebooks with e-covers generator. Usually people go out and pay someone to create e-covers or pay for software that creates e-covers. Now we can do them from AI agents. Simple as that. It's like a whole, umbrella of different marketing tools. You got now 150 plus AI tools when we used to have only 100. There's a new brand email wizard as well, which generates your emails, whether it's sales, welcome emails, promotional, transactional, or outreach. We got the article wizard as well, writes and generates articles for your blogs. As well, we got the new speech text generator, which basically is the voiceover, human-like voiceovers as well, which you can see right here, AI image vision. The speech text actually, and we got the AI chat assistant pro. So it's the same thing as when you chat with ChatGPT, but it's way smarter. You don't get like these stupid kind of answers. You know what I mean? Like it's a really cool upgraded chat assistant. And we got the AI Vision Pro, which is really unique. So what happens with AI Vision Pro, basically, you can say you have a legal document, and it's like a 50-page long legal document, a PDF. You would upload it to the system, and it would summarize the whole thing about these 50 pages, this whole document. It would give you the output.
That's pretty cool. So you don't have to actually read the whole thing. This would be great for lawyers.
Exactly. You don't have to read the whole thing. You just upload it. It gives you the whole thing in like a couple sentences, like 5 sentences. Done.
Talk to me about this, Firas. I know you got a ton of different tools in here. As far as opportunities to monetize this, what ideas have you had or have your customers brought to you as far as going out there and being able to make some money from this?
Honestly, there's a lot of ways to make money out of it. One of the no-brainer things that you could do with this is just putting your services out on Upwork, Fiverr, etc., having a virtual assistant, adding them into the system on AIAgents, and they would do all the work and you would profit. That's the easiest thing you would think of. But for more advanced stuff, we're going to discuss them on the webinar. That's why I don't want to reveal much on this interview. People have to attend this webinar because there's a lot that we will reveal that will blow their minds, to be honest.
Is there anything else you wanted to show us before we talk about
Yes, I wanted to show you as well the DocuScan, right? Sorry. So today, my son got his Canadian citizenship, right? So he has the citizenship certificate. So I placed it right in here. And give me a sec. And I asked AIAgents to tell me what it's about, and it would tell me, based on the information provided, it seems like you are showing a document related to Canadian citizenship. The document confirms that you, Mustafa, which is my son, became a Canadian citizen on September 29, 2022, and includes information like it just summarizes the whole thing in this document. And this is really cool. It blows my mind that it can summarize any document you have. We've got as well the tools right here. I'm going to show you quickly what kind of tools we've got here. So we got all kinds of tools. We got social media, e-commerce, SEO, product, copywriting company, the whole 9 yards. There's Gemini tools, which we're adding right now. It's not complete yet. We're still adding Gemini tools as we speak. So you got song lyrics. Now you can create actual song lyrics, which you can leverage on TikTok, for example, right? So people that love the TikTok aspect and going viral there, they can leverage that. Video titles, YouTube tag generators, app and SMS, it's just, man, it's crazy. Social media, for example, YouTube video ideas, engaging questions, tweet ideas, the whole 9 yards, everything. Now, the really cool part I want to mention before we end the interview is the fact that being on the webinar, there's something called the bundle package, right? As we all know. So what we're offering with that, as I mentioned, we're giving an agency reseller where people can even profit by reselling AIAgents 2.0 and making money out of it, recurring or one time, that's depending, but we will recommend that on the webinar tomorrow on how to sell it and the amounts. We would recommend recurring all the time. As well as they will get the stock freeze product, which is basically, what I told you about. It's basically a custom built image editor, remove background, 5 million plus high quality and definition stock videos, 8 million plus, etc. The whole 9 yards. You got video tracks, audio tracks, everything. right? What we've built right here, customers don't have to put their email and password to access it. It's just a one-click login from the system, and they would enter into StockBreeze. Same thing happens with AI Page Builder, which is PageMingo, and they can actually leverage 100 plus ready-to-use templates to create. They can even resell websites, maybe.
And they're going to get that if they get the bundle tomorrow on the webinar.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, because I noticed you guys have, if you want to come back to me, if you want to stop sharing your screen and come back, you guys do have, there's the traditional sales funnel that they can go through where if they want to, they can purchase the front end offer, which will have the software, then they can get the 150 in one tools, and then they can get the page builder, and they can go through step by step, one by one if they want to. And you guys even looks like you have a reseller license as well with this, or they can get a discount. Do you have any idea how much that discount is off the top of your head?
It's going to be
if they go through if they get the bundle.
The bundle, like if they have to go like through front end OTA1, OTA2, it's over $600 in discount, in addition to $50 coupon that we give them on the webinar for the bundle package. Yeah, nice. It's crazy. It's very exclusive.
No, it's very cool. I think that when I see lots of tools like this, I know there are some people, like not everyone's going to use every single tool that's in this software. Like some people are going to be using it for some things and some people are going to be using it for others. But it definitely has lots of different uses for lots of different people, like depending if you're doing ads or if you're doing content marketing or if you're doing email marketing. I mean, there's just so many different ways of using it. And I know personally from trying to use some of these like AI just like by themselves, if you try to do it yourself and you don't understand all these different prompts and everything like that, they can be really confusing. And
I'll tell you something, Mike. I'm not a developer, right?
Yeah, me neither.
As you know me, I'm not a developer. You know, I have partnership with my developer partner, and honestly, I'm astonished with the product that he created. I mean, AIAgents is just out of this world. I review products like you do as well, right? And I check them. I've never seen something as good as this when it comes to AI, you know, and the outputs. It's really crazy. I'm proud of it.
For us. Thank you so much for coming on the show today. Is there anything else that you wanted to mention? Anything that we missed before we wrap it up?
I don't want to mention anything. I want them to be on the webinar, and they're going to see everything on the webinar.
Again, thank you so much for coming on the show, and best of luck with your launch.
I appreciate it, Mike.